what these aircraft are that are doing the bombing and that the Ukrainians claim that they've actually shot down. These are strikes very close to Kyiv. The jet dropping the bombs is called a Sukhoi 25. It's a Sukhoi Su-25. It's a ground strike aircraft. It is designed for close air support to ground forces, and there are huge ground forces of the Russian army that's, outside on the outskirts of Kyiv right now. These aircraft are designed and capable of low-altitude bombings. That's why you saw them captured so clearly on mobile camera. Their weapons include strike missiles, bombs, rockets. They've so far been used in many, many different operations around the world, including and most notably in Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq and Sudan, but of course in many other operations, including in North Africa as well. Now, India Today gets you images also, not just of what's happening in the air, but also that giant Russian military convoy that is said to be approaching Kyiv from all directions. It had stopped for a while because of some logistics glitches and also because of the Ukrainian fight back in defense, but it appears to be, at least according to the Russians, on the move again. The first images of Putin's huge military tank convoy. You've seen the satellite images. Now here are close-up images of the tanks rumbling towards the capital city, Kyiv. Will it actually reach there? We don't know yet. It's still several kilometers away. But these tanks are advancing in an attempt to encircle Ukraine's capital, Kyiv. The convoy itself is over 60 kilometers long. It consists of tanks, it consists of armored personal carriers, it consists of trucks. Many thousands of soldiers are believed to be part of this convoy. Tanks and trucks as far as the eye can see. This mesmerizing bird's eye view of Russia's giant armored convoy rumbling towards Ukraine's capital has become one of the faces of this escalating conflict. But after 10 days of satellite pictures, finally a view from the ground. Images published by the Russian military show the giant convoy up close for the first time. Carefully curated images, part of a power projection exercise, amidst denials in Kyiv that this convoy has managed to encircle the crucial city.
Somebody said that it is just to distract attention of the Ukrainian armed forces to concentrate on that direction and to open another road. The second version is that Russians are trying to regroup because now they have quite a dispersed forces around Kyiv, and they are trying to regroup to accumulate the forces that they need for the big strike.
In his delusional mind, he does believe so. That wouldn't be true because even if he pretends to, take over Kyiv and claim that this is the new ruler, whatever he would be, that would not change the will of 40 million Ukrainians who are fighting against that right now. But he indeed is trying to encircle the city. Ukrainian army is fighting back. That convoy you are referring to has not been moving for the past 5 days, I think. So they are not having any way to move forward because of the Ukrainian army.
The superior strength of the Russian forces looking to besiege Ukraine's capital has snaked down the highway from the north for several days now. Across bitter, snow-blown wilderness, menacing war machines bearing down on a metropolis that must bend if President Putin is to impose his will on Ukraine.
These are the up-close images of the convoy, that Russian convoy that's moving towards the capital, Kyiv. In some places, it's extremely close to Kyiv. One information that we have received is indicating that a part of that convoy is virtually now on the outskirts of Kyiv. The logistics challenge that was being pointed out initially, that seems to have been overcome.
The convoy is populated with battle tanks, armored personnel carriers, and utility trucks carrying troops, rations, and weapons, perhaps for the long haul. While Kyiv city itself hasn't been damaged much in 10 days, the suburbs and outskirts have been pounded by missiles, shells and rockets for days together. The Hostomel air base to Kyiv's north has also evidently been overrun by Russian forces. With the giant convoy now looking to encircle and besiege Kyiv from 3 sides, 2 questions hover above all else. Will Ukraine's capital fall soon? And if it does, will Russia have crossed a red line that brings NATO and the West finally into this war? With Gaurav Sawant in Kyiv and Geeta Mohan in Lviv, Bureau Report, India Today.